at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But a brand new student signed up for the academy about a week or so ago, just getting his feet wet. And that's what I want to talk to you today about, is the senior referral business. How excited I'm super excited about this business. It has revolutionized my life, my wife, my family. Since 2018, we launched this business. It's something that you can do out of your house. And some of you still don't understand what I do. It's so funny. And it's seemingly complicated, but it's so simplistic. All you need is a cell phone. All you need is a cell phone, some form of computer, whether it be a desktop or a laptop, and a desire to be successful. That's all you need. I want to show you that this is why we do what we do. I mean, it's families like this. This is a lady here that she was touring months ago for her husband with Alzheimer's, and we were able to get her husband in a affordable residential care home. And so I know a number of you are thinking about starting your own home business, and what should you do? And I've been there, and I've done it. I've kind of gone through the list of things to do out there, and it's hard. It's difficult to kind of figure out what would be a good fit for you, because you want something you're passionate about, right? You want something you're gonna make some money and be able to provide for your family, but you ultimately want something that you're passionate about too. And if you can marry those two things, it's a match made in heaven. And when I see residents like this, I see ones that I'm able to tour. And you say, well, Matt, you can't tour right now. It's coronavirus. And I understand that. But, man, we do virtual tours, and we've been doing that since 2018. And I can show you all about that, how in the world to do a virtual tour. But you have them, and you're able to show families like this. I mean, look at this property here. Can you imagine? I mean, do you have a desire to help people? Because you realize this is a free service for this family. So when we toured this family and they were looking at the residential care home, and we showed large communities too. I mean, we do both, but we do a lot of residential care homes, because those are the places, those RCFEs are ones that you can't really find online. It seems like they're hard to locate. Some are aggressive and they advertise, most do not. But look at this property here, this home here, along with another home right next door, owned by Stephanie, the residential care home there. Owner, and it sits on 4.5 acres. I mean, it's unbelievable. And so to be able to show families this kind of information is unbelievable. And how do we do it? I mean, right now, you may have seen on my Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, and I'm on YouTube, which right now I'm running a My Mom Needs Better Care campaign, because it is so true that our parents oftentimes need better care. Now, I don't mean one community is better than the other, but it is a situation where all these communities are not the same. And that's one thing you have to understand in this business is it's not like, maybe a McDonald's. I haven't been to McDonald's in a long time, but let's say a McDonald's are kind of all cookie cutter, all kind of made the same. If you're going to buy a Big Mac at one McDonald's, it's probably going to taste the same at another McDonald's, right? Typically it might be a little different, but usually the same. These residential care homes and communities are not all the same. I mean, different leadership, different policy, different caregivers, different dynamic, the residents that are there, different state reviews. There's a lot of things that go involved with these residential care homes and communities. So, but we're running this campaign right now. I'm paying a little bit on some ads, but yeah, in this business, I'm running this campaign. Majority of it is free, social media, and that's how you can get your name out, because the things you have to do outside of making a decision, this is what you want to do. You have to be able to generate leads. And that's what we teach our students in the academy, man. There's here's one of my students here down in LA. We teach how to generate leads, and he has a few move-ins at this point, and it's just, it gets in your DNA. And this is a business that I'm passionate about. Again, going back to passion and something you can make money doing. And you have to be able to marry the two. And this guy here in LA, Foley, is an awesome individual. And we got people all over the country now, in Texas and Missouri and Washington. The guy you're going to hear at 12 o'clock my time, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, his name is Ray. He's actually in Northern Virginia. And so we're going to bring him on. But again, a brand new student who's passionate about this industry. I'm going to speak to ones that are out there today that you might have, you're sitting at home going, what can I do? This, again, is something you can do from home. Again, all you need is a cell phone. That's it. And a computer, a laptop or a desktop, doesn't matter. And a desire to be successful and learn from somebody. I mean, coaching, I cannot overemphasize how important coaching is. I have a coach. I've got a mentor. Now, not in this industry, but one that's helping me in other areas that I'm not as smart in, I'm not as gifted in, and I believe that'd be very important. So I spend thousands of dollars on a mentor and his leadership team, and I've spent hundreds of dollars on books and different things. I'm studying and constantly getting better. We're constantly running after, chasing after the better version of ourselves. Now, where we are, we're great. I mean, God loves us exactly who we are and where we are today. But we want to get better, right? I learned that as an athlete back in the day. You always want to strive to be better than you are today. You never want to get complacent. You never want to get stagnant and, say, well, I'm just, I'm okay. I'm all right, man. I'm making it. Thank God I got a job. Well, that's great. You have a job. And, and unfortunately, there's millions of people right now do not have a job. I heard the other day that the level of unemployment in the United States is the equivalent of the population of Australia. That's what I heard. And we're getting close to the population of Canada. That's not a good thing. And one thing I learned back in 2018 when I've got my own business and investments now, I work for myself. And the joy of doing that is I'm not dependent upon a company to keep me employed. I'm not dependent upon a company to be successful and making all the right decisions. The onus is on me to make the decision. And most people would think, okay, being an entrepreneur is more of a risk. I think it's just the opposite. See, when you have less control as an employee, you have less control, there's more risk. When you have more control, you have less risk because I got more control. I make the day-to-day operational decisions. I don't have to run it through a committee, and wonder what's going to happen. They're going to, run certain advertisement. I can say yes or no on it right away. So anyway, I want to tell you about this. Let me show you a few other pictures. Before I do, though, let me show you the seven-step process. This is huge. This is something I wrote. It's a 7-step process, how to be successful in this industry. And you guys can reach out to me, ask me any questions you want in terms of this industry. I'll be glad to share it with you. There's no reason why people cannot be in this business. I mean, in seniors in the United States right now. And someone has recently said last 4 or 5 months, that in the next 2 decades, so in 20 years, there's a projected 70 to 75 million seniors will be in the United States at that point, 65 or older. So it's a great industry to be involved in. Here's the process, something I wrote, 7-step process. I didn't get out of a book or a video or a conference, and I can tell you all about it. I mean, it starts with a lead, right? Lead generation. You will not be in business, in any business, unless you have customers or clients, right? So you need to have lead generation. I teach you how to do that as far as network and skilled nursing and hospitals and social media and advertisement. I teach you all that. And I teach you the things that I've done well and the things I didn't do so well. I teach you the things that have worked and haven't worked. I'm not perfect, but I've learned some things. And we have built a successful referral agency here in the Central California area, so much that in the next year and a half, we're going to be expanding to Las Vegas. And so we'll have our agency here in California. We're not abandoning this place at all. I've heard a couple of care homes out there going, Matt, you're not leaving, are you? Give us leads. We're not leaving. We're not going anywhere, but we're expanding into Las Vegas. And then a year after that, projecting, Lord willing, a year after we expand to Las Vegas, we're going to be expanding into Arizona as well. And so I've got some students out that way. And so we might want to partner up and do some things. But it's such a great opportunity. And I look at it not so much as an opportunity to make money, even though you'll make a great amount of money. It's an opportunity to help people. It's an opportunity to help others that are in dire need of your services, that do not know where to go. I mean, it's not an easy thing. I mean, when you start talking to the family, okay, let's say it be son, daughter, aunt, uncle, whoever it is, the family that their loved one is in a skilled nursing or hospital or at home. Like I just talked to the other day, lady has her aunt is at home and she's 94 years old with Alzheimer's. Now, what's wrong with that picture? This lady's 94 years old with Alzheimer's and she's at home. That is not a great situation at all. That is a recipe for disaster. Anything could happen. And so we want to help prevent that. So you're able to come on the scene and help people. So let me show you. I can pull some of this stuff up here. Let's see here. Let's pull up another. Here, I think I got all of them. Okay, that's all of them there. But anyway, I want to show you a couple pictures. But some of the things that you can do in this industry. If you want to get in this industry, all you got to do is reach out to me. because there is, I mean, is the senior referral business right for you? I don't know. I don't know if it's right for you or not. I mean, honestly, I think there needs to be some level of compassion that goes on from the individual. It cannot be. One thing I've learned that I've seen others in this industry fail is they get so money hungry. They follow the money, and the money oftentimes will not be there because all they're doing is just chasing it, right? They're chasing the money. Money will follow you, but it's got to be inside. You've got to be a person of compassion when you are talking to someone about their 94-year-old aunt who lives at home with Alzheimer's. It cannot be, well, that's a poor decision. That's awful. My gosh. I mean, what kind of person are you? No, it's got to come from empathy. It's got to come from a place within you that you're understanding their situation and they're still processing this, and it's all brand new. It's, you know, it's not something they've done before. And that's the beauty about what you can do in this industry, is that this is something that it will be your expertise. It will be your business, but you need a coach. You need somebody who can help you, teach you those 7 steps of the process. And that person, only person I know in the country is me right now. I mean, there's a franchise out there, right? There's multiple franchises you can buy and drop $50,000 on the table, and you end up spending $130,000 to $150,000 over a 5-year period of time, a level of commitment and a non-compete you'll sign, and you'll be limited in the zip code. So the geography and where you can work and can't work is all restricted. You come with me, you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. And it's just a fraction of the cost. So you don't have to worry about that. And I teach you all this. We got 21 modules you see rolling on the screen as far as how to start a 6-figure home business. And you're learning from someone who actually is doing this. I'm not just teaching you theory. I'm teaching practical application, because this is something I do on a daily basis. This is not something that I project to do in the future. And it's not something I've done in the past and I no longer do it. I'm currently doing this on a daily basis. So much, like I said earlier, we are expanding to Las Vegas, and we're going to be going to Arizona after that, and multiple states we got vision for. But that's the referral placement side. We teach this in the Senior Referral Academy. And then we're also, in the next 6 to 12 months, Lord willing, we are going to start diving into acquiring senior apartments, and in the near future become an investor with senior living communities. Our whole life is around the seniors and assisted living, memory care, could be independent communities and all the rest. But we are passionate about this generation of seniors, 65 and older. The baby boomers are here, and it's just the population is just going to continue to grow in that area, probably way beyond my lifetime. And so it's a great opportunity for you. If you're looking for something that's going to be here today and tomorrow and years to come, the senior living industry is here, and it's here to stay. And so maybe it's not the referral business you want to be a part of. Maybe you want to be a marketer, executive director. Maybe you want to be an investor, anything like. You can reach out to me. I can help you out, point you in a direction where to go, because it's an awesome industry to be involved in. So I hope that's helpful. But again, I got a new student coming on in about an hour and a half. His name is Ray from Northern Virginia, just brand new within a week or so into the academy. All excited, fired up, networking, even in the times when we cannot network, right? Can't go visit people. Ray is networking. So join me at 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 3 o'clock Eastern Time. And guys, I'll see you then. God bless.